How's everybody doing, man? Long time no see. You know, doing this live stream and uh, the problem I'm having with my phone. I had a phone that had 64 gigabytes of storage, and it stopped charging. And I'm not really flashy with phones, so I had I'm now using my younger brother's model of the phone. He had like a 16 gigabyte or whatever, and I've been having a lot of storage issues. I listen to a shit ton of music. I got half of my storage is music, and the other half is photos, and not really a lot of space in there to make long term videos. So we're going back to these live streams where I can just say what I want to say, hit upload, and it go. Uh, which kind of sucks because I wanted to try to get flashy with my videos again and try to get some sort of editing going on with some of the slideshows and the music in it. But it is what it is. Uh, I'm not the greatest content maker, anyways. Never was. So I tried, and I wasn't really a good trash talker. People, people didn't have to tell me I wasn't. But if it's one thing I have on most of these people that still are involved in the TTC is, I'm not uploading 5 or 6 videos a day, and I'm not begging for attention. And I sure as hell have a life outside of YouTube. I'm not sitting in my car, uh, begging for attention from other grown men, or I'm not trying to steal people's thunder and acting like a child and blocking people. That kind of thing. So, I want to give a couple shout outs. I'm overdue on these shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Bad Dog and Giants Mafia, Bones NYG. He's not really a video maker anymore, but excuse me, I got something stuck in my throat. But I follow him on Facebook, and I try to talk to him every now and then. But him, like me, the working man, he's a busy man. I also want to give a shout out to Halen 88. Without Halen 88, none of us could have. I don't know where this community would be without Halen 88. We wouldn't have. It would him doing what he did and basically being the founder of the TTC. Uh, it changed how we trash talk. Before it was a face-to-face deal with your buddies or with people you worked with or people you went to school with or people down the road. Uh, and then with Halen 88 and YouTube, he brought it to where you could talk to people across the damn country and trash talk. And the beauty about it was, and where the TTC lost its way years ago, is you could trash talk Monday to Saturday, Monday to Sunday. And at the end of the day, you said good game and you walked away. That was one of the main reasons I joined the TTC, because it was just like it was, doing it face to face with some people. You talked your shit, you went on about it, you celebrated when you won, and you said good game, and you crowed when you lost, and you said good game, no matter how pissed off you were about it. So I mean, that was like the big reason I joined the TTC, and without the TTC, I probably would I lost. I would not have many. I would not have the good friends that I've gotten from it. Without YouTube, I don't go to the Georgia Florida game, and I don't meet Augusta Gator or Tin Man Boo, and Sean Go Gators. So you know, without the TTC, I don't come across good contact with people like Desert Eagle, Eagles fan for life. Hell, I've even gotten along with Eagle Speed lately, or CPG. He's a good guy. Nick Fargo. Without the TTC, I don't talk to reasonable people. Uh, I may not see eye to eye with them on other things, but I share my love of the game of football with them. So without and all that starts with Halen 88, and I know it's been a while now. It's been like a week, but I felt the need to say something. I didn't trash talk with Halen88. I didn't watch a lot of Halen88, but I knew who Halen88 was. And Halen88 wasn't really involved with the TTC still when I came on. And then I'm pretty sure he would. I don't know if necessarily he would roll on his grave if he's seen what it is today. I'm pretty sure he knew what it was today before he passed. I don't know how he passed, but I hope that it wasn't a painful experience. I hope that he went peacefully, and I hope that his family is able to find closure with this. I don't know if it came out of the middle of nowhere. I don't know if it was expected, but I hope that his family, they find peace with it, and I hope he didn't. I hope he didn't go painfully. I hope he went peacefully. So with that, I felt the need to come, pay my respects, and I also wanted to give respects to another unfortunate passing. I want to give a shout out to T. Spence. We don't talk as much as we did before, but I think it's because he became a teacher and got busy, and I work almost 40 hours a week. It seems like at Publix. It feels like it. But I want to give a shout out to him. He's a great guy. If you follow him outside of YouTube, if you've had conversations with him outside of YouTube, he is a great guy. And if bad things happen to good people, and he knew his mom's health was not the best, but it sucks when bad things happen to good people because they got to suffer from it. And I think the best thing that comes out of T. Spence's mom's passing and the Halen88s, and I hate to say it because I'm not a big Cowboys fan, but the Cowboys have won 2 straight games since these to me unexpected chain of events. So I mean I hope that I pretty sure it doesn't make it any easier, but I hope there's some relief that their team. That's why football means so much to so many. I've gone through so much shit in my life that I'll tell you a story. I know this is sidetracking, but the Bucks played. Oh God, who did they play? The Bucks played the. I'm trying to remember what game it was. I remember what happened with the events lead up to it. I'm trying to remember what game it was. The Bucks played the Rams in 2010, and I have a lot. It's no secret I have eye problems. I mean, come on, look at my face. Let's be real. There's no secret. But the Bucks were playing the Rams. I was going through some things. With my eyes, and I had to have surgery on my eyes, and not a major surgery, but an operation to, where you sat in a chair and they gave you numbing drops and just shot you with lasers. I had laser eye surgery. There it is. And I went through all that. It was painful. It was not fun. I went to the game Sunday. I was barely able to go to the game on Sunday. And we were losing after this shitty week. And with 5 seconds, it had to be less than 5 seconds. Josh Freeman found Cadillac Williams, the end zone. We won. It kind of puts a smile on your face after all that crap happens to you. I tried to make a long story short, but I hope that that with the Cowboys winning, it kind of eases. It will never make it easier, but eases the pain that those families had to go through with their losses. So that's pretty much the bulk of this video. I wanted to make sure I gave a shout out to Giants fans that I felt deserved a shout out. I kind of and I knew I eventually had to come out here and say something and give my respects to T. Spence and Halen88. Moving on, we'll talk about a few other things here. I know I'm doing a terrible job at trying to keep it up this season, but like I had mentioned earlier, this thing is just not the same, and I've said that. Excuse me, hiccup. I've said that time and time and time again that this thing is not the same. It will never be the same as it once was, and I just find better things to do with my time now when I have it. Like I said, I'm working a lot of hours over at Publix now. Uh, some people might find that funny, blah blah blah. I have the same job as David, though I don't, and I haven't worked in near as long as David has. I've worked at Publix for a year, and I'm working 35 hours, almost 40 hours. It feels like, and you know, I find better things when I have that free time on Friday nights and Saturday afternoons and Sundays. I use it for different things now than to come on here and you know talk to what little people are left doing this. You know, I go to work. I go out with friends. I fish and I watch football. That's pretty much what my life is this time of the year, and I wouldn't want to change it, to be honest with you. So I'm sorry, but not sorry that I shouldn't. And it is what it is. I've just grown away from making YouTube videos like I started out, and you know there are some people that are better at it than I am, and they bring better content. I never was the best content bringer. I mean, I had my moments. In my opinion, I had my moments where I've gone hard. What was it, 2016? I brought it hard that first week against the Falcons. My best year on here was probably 2016. So that was the year I brought probably my hardest hate weeks, and the Bucks actually backed me up sometime in the year. Uh, my best hate weeks I ever had on here were probably the Falcons the first week, the Raiders. I was so damn salty after that loss. I was so salty after that Raiders loss. The Seahawks and the Saints the first time around. I think the second time around was pretty good too. But that was probably my best year, and I've been doing this crap for 4 years. You making YouTube videos, so I'm just gonna, there are times where I like to come bring the heat a little bit. You saw it when I came out for the Georgia-Florida game. I popped up from time to time. I'll probably pop up once or more this year. I don't know yet. Maybe you'll see me do something this week. I got a couple days after Thanksgiving, and at the Niner Empire, I know somebody's gonna come say something. Uh, I have no beef with anyone in the Niner Empire. You know, I got a lot of respect for the guys that make videos over there. Uh, A-Bomb, Iraqi vet, even though he probably has nothing nice to say about me. Don't blame him. The Gambler, Megatron, Niner Pride, 49 Cents, P-Town. All once a time or another, I've gone back and forth in the comments or Google Hangouts or videos with these guys. I think A-Bomb was a rookie when I was a rookie. A-Bomb and I had a few heated arguments that summer of, I think, leading into the 2015 season. Yeah, I think that was when we had our little debacle. But, it's just not the same. I don't have the same urge to make videos as I used to. So, I mean, that's probably, why I didn't make a lot of videos last year, and why I haven't made a lot of videos this year. And a lot of it has to do with me working all the time. And like I said, with the time I have, I'd rather spend it hanging out and drinking with my friends, or hanging out, fishing, and watching football. I mean, is it really a better life? I mean, what's the song go? I mean, I haven't gone hunting before, but what's the song? Hunting, fishing, and loving every day. I mean, why not? I just got to do the hunting part. Of course, I don't live in it. I guess I could try. I could pick up hog hunting. We do have a couple of ranches around here that have hogs that run wild. Go hog hunting, but I fish. drink beer and watch football. And that ain't the life. I don't want to live another life that would be considered the life. So, I'll pop up from time to time, like I do now, with these live streams or whatever. I'll say a few things, but I just don't have the extra mile to do it anymore. And that's just the honest truth. But I had to come on here today. I was too late in doing it. I had to come say something to the Giants fans and congratulate them on doing what I thought. I thought that game was going to be a blowout, but it's just like every other Bucks game. We come back, and we still lose. The Bucks have upgraded themselves this year. Last year it was a case of beer during Sundays, and that was all that. And now it just seems like I gotta have a couple shots of Fireball to get through it. It's just, it's. I don't want to get into it because I'll just get frustrated, but it is what it is. I'll still go to the games. I'll still buy gear. I bought a couple jerseys since I last made a video. One of them was a stupid purchase, and one of them was a sexy purchase. The stupid purchase was a Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey. The sexy purchase was that Salute to Service Mike Evans jersey. Those Salute to Service jerseys are fucking, oh my god. They are, whew. If you see hot women on the street, or you see hot women in a bar, very rarely can you see a hot jersey in a store, and that's what that Salute to Service jersey was. I was all over that shit. From the minute I saw that jersey, I had to have it. And I didn't want to get a Winston, because right now, I'm not very satisfied with Jameis Winston. And you could tell me about his performance all you want on Sunday, but he still fumbled the ball across the goal line, got lucky because Mike Evans was there. He still forces the ball too much. But that last pick, that was all on Deshaun Jackson. But moving on, I'm not trying to talk about that game. But like I said, that jersey was a must-have. I got to do an updated jersey collection, but that's when I have the time to do that. Right now, I think I'm going to play a little Xbox, which I don't do much anymore, and get ready to work the day before Thanksgiving at Publix. Anybody who works in retail will say I'm going to need a few drinks after that. So, I just wanted to come out here and give respect to the Giants fans, respect to T. Spence and his loss, and respect to Hamlin 88 and his family, and the Cowboys fans that were close to him. So, with that being said, if I don't see you, before Sunday, could we get one more home win? No. We'll see. Y'all have a good night. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a happy holidays if I don't see you before Christmas or New Year's or whatever. Keep on keeping on. How the hell do I end this thing? It's up here, right? I think so.